And if you know me, you know I'm bossy. I don't hold back. I'm looking at the dang on computer. If you know me, you know I'm bossy. I don't hold back. B-O-S-C-E-E. Bossy. Carlene is my real name. And I'm a bossy Leo the Lioness. So that's where the name Bossy comes from. B-O-S-C-E-E. Go and like Screaming without the G, Bossy on Facebook. Go and like Global Street Wave on Facebook. Go and like Alka Shatter on Facebook. Go and like RMC on Air on Facebook. And go like everybody else you know that you ain't going to push like on Facebook. You are now tuned in to Global Street Wave, another hot show. Season 2. You know I'm like the reality shows because I'm just as crazy as them hoes. Season 2, episode 13. No, this ain't Friday the 13th. I didn't say that. I said episode 13. Great show today, okay? What I wanted to do was focus more on my other faces of the show. You know, focus on some bossy music, you know, promoting some artists, playing a few videos, and letting my man Brian Supreme give his words from the wise, but anything extra he wants to give today. My man JG always got something to say. You know what I'm saying? He says so much like me to where it's dangerous, okay? He got some things to talk about today. Shouts out to John Potash. I'll let JG elaborate more when it's his time on who John Potash is. Keep an eye, Kevin, a.k.a. Mac, on that phone line because that man is trying to call in. If you guys don't know who John Potash is, go look him up. You have some people in the world, they do a lot of talking, and they end up dead, character assassinated, you know, missing, you know, like Tupac, Bob Marley, JFK, the people JG's going to speak on today. Well, Tupac, I don't know, he might be in Cuba watching me. What's up, Pop? But, you know, you get to talking too much out here and speaking the truth, being, like, super real about what's going on. A lot of people are actually scared to do that, you know, so we're not here at Global Street Wave scared to do that. We risk ourselves and we put ourselves on the line to enlighten people, you know. I want to see who's on this line. Who's on the line? We got a caller? Yeah, who's caller? Thank you for calling Global Street Wave. And Max, who's calling?
This is Renee. Hi.
Hi, Renee. What city are you calling from, honey?
Los Angeles.
And how you doing? What you want to say, baby?
God bless you.
That's right. And, do I know you, Renee?
No.
Okay, and God bless you too, Queen. Thank you. Well, what made you call us today? You just tuning in watching?
I actually was invited.
Oh, okay. By who?
And by Big Butch.
Okay, that's right. Big Butch is going to be doing a segment, you guys. And just so you know, Renee, he usually does his entertainment comedy thing, but I'm letting Big Butch get up in the studio, standing up live, and he's going to have y'all laughing. So I need you to tell your people to tune in so they can get some entertainment in the midst of all this realness we're about to drop on the world, okay?
That's wonderful. Now, how do one tune in?
It's RMC on air.
Wait, hold on.
No problem, honey.
One moment, Queen.
RMC. M as in Mary. C as in cat, and then on air all together. RMConair.com.
Okay.
Or RMC Live Ustream channel.
Okay.
And I thank you so much. Anything you want to say to the world or to the listeners right now, Queen?
I just want to say God bless you to the world.
Thank you, darling. And we need that. We all need our blessings, and we all need to be praying for each other.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely. So when do tune in at what time?
No, you're live. We live right now, honey.
Okay.
So go to that channel where you can see us now, because you can't miss Big Butch. He going to have y'all laughing in a minute.
Thank you so much.
RMConair.com, Queen. Or if you can't find it, go to Butch page. He got a flyer on his wall.
All right. Thanks
all right,
a lot.
darling. You take care, baby.
You as well.
Thank you, darling. That's right. We got sisters, our queens calling in, supporting Big Butch. Big Butch, you guys, is a nice, great-known comedian. This brother's done a lot of great things. I'm actually let him talk more about him today before he do his comedy stand-up. You know what I'm saying? And let the people, you know, let him really talk, because he comes in here giving us information about what's going on with the entertainment and all that good stuff. But y'all need to know what Big Butch got going on, okay? And I want to give a quick couple of shout-outs. First, shout-out to D-Funk. It's an extravaganza event. He's invited Global Street Wave to. Alka Shatter will be in the building. Candy Cane Consultant will be in the building. And I got some people I've been inviting to come out. If you can put that flyer up there for me, Kev. This is one I got right here. It's host Barbie. So that flyer, you can read it. I ain't saying nothing about it. You read it. Y'all can read? Good. I'm just playing, y'all. It's a 1-year anniversary, free event for the people, they're actually donating canned goods and clothing to Skid Row. So we will be definitely in the building August 12th, 2016, 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. We'll be there. Global Street Wave. Been out in the streets, like, doing a whole lot. Again, you're tuned into rmconair.com. Global Street Wave. Y'all give us a call. 323-965-1600. And I'll repeat that for you. 323-965-1600. My throat is getting a little dry. I need some Alka-Shatter water. Alka-Shatter is my man JG, who JG says. He has this water. No, he didn't create it, okay? He's pushing. Because he's all about, like, the realness. And this is real water. It's alkaline water. And if you guys didn't know, the water in your house, in the sinks and in the bottles, I don't care who put a label on it, any bottled water, it's not good for you. We're going to let JG tell you all that good stuff later, okay? But actually, we're going to get Albert, his spokesman, up here in a little bit. We're going to let Albert tell y'all the benefits of this alkaline water in a minute. But a lot of my conscious people I know are definitely familiar with alkaline water, so I'm going to shut up and let the real representatives give some insight on that. I also wanted to mention this barber shop. I don't know if my son texted me his barber's name. I forgot his name. It's another call? No. Okay.
Yeah,
if the call, just call us back. Text John Potash. Tell him if that was him, call us back. Salute to John Potash again. He's a gentleman that wrote this powerful book. I'm going to let JG tell y'all about it. I'm going to hold off on that. We're going to give a shout out to Tay, my son's barber. Shout out to my son. Today is my son's birthday. He's 18 years old. He's a Leo like his mama. And shouts out to Tay, his barber, and C. Rose. C. Rose is a female barber. Tay is a male barber. And they're over at RVM Cuts, the power of haircut. This brother was actually in the hood by us, and he moved over there to the west side. More professional. You don't got the little thug brothers that's, destroying the community, hanging all out. Now I feel comfortable with my son at the barbershop now, thank goodness. And they're teaching this young brother, Tay, to be like super professional, helping him even greater with his haircuts. We got a call, so I think I'm going to shut up in a minute, but y'all go check this out. What's that? Hip-hop, love and hip-hop crap. They're going to be filming up in there. We have a caller. Caller, thank you for calling Global Street Wave. Tell us your name and the city that you represent.
This is John Potash. You asked me to call in.
Thank you,
up,
Potash.
John?
I've been saying your name. It's John Potash, you guys. Thank you, sir, for calling in. How you doing today?
Good.
Talk to him, JG. Take
What's
over.
up, John? How you doing, man?
I'm doing well.
That's good, man. I'm glad to hear from you. Thank you for calling in to the Global Street Wave, man.
Sure.
Yeah, man. I was just, basically going off your page, man. I seen, about the 2 investigators of Flint, Michigan that got basically murdered for investigating the whole water crisis over there in Flint, Michigan, man.
Uh-huh.
I was just wondering if there was any more extra information you could possibly give us about that, that article specifically.
No, there isn't. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good. But yeah, that John Potash, he's the activist.
We're saying it wrong. Say your last name again, John.
Potash is easiest.
Potash.
I would say
Potash.
Potash, even though I'd say Potash.
Exactly.
Mr. John
Potash is
Potash, why don't you let everybody know who you are, man, and what you've been doing
There you go.
over the last couple of decades with the Panthers and the whole movement.
Sure, yeah. I wrote 2 books. The first one was The FBI War on Tupac Shakur and Black Leaders. And the second one was titled Drugs as Weapons Against Us, the CIA's murderous targeting of SDS, Panthers, Hendrix, Lennon, Cobain, Tupac, and other activists.
That's right. I love Tupac. I perform Mr.
Great.
Potash. I can say it because Potash. It's like pot, P-O-T, Potash,
yeah,
right?
Potash is easier. Just say John Potash.
I'm still
It's
saying
easier,
it
yeah.
wrong. John, I'm calling you John. I ain't even saying your
That's
last
good.
name.
John is good,
'Cause
yeah,
I'm messing
John.
you up. I had a boyfriend named John in high school. But what I wanted to say, man, I really appreciate you calling in.
Sure.
Definitely appreciate you calling in. I was about to say, I almost forgot my thought. I was very and fascinated with you when I realized what you wrote a book on. I do music and I rap, and people started to call me Lady Pop. And I
Right.
didn't understand why, but I think I do know why, because when I'm on the stage, I'm radical. And I'm like, it sounds like I'm hollering at the people, but they can hear the truth, and they're like, oh, okay, she ain't cussing us out. So I was like, okay, I see the moving back and forth, like Pac did. So just definitely, I was great. It's great to be able to actually hear your voice and verbally meet you over the phone. I appreciate you taking out time to call in and just, putting out this information, and just we're taking chances and risking our lives and our well-beings, our families and everything, just to, feed people with stuff that they're scared to hear, that they want to hear. So I just want to salute you, number one, and just, with a big crown, for the king, because, you're doing your job. And I appreciate you not being scared, because you're helping me still at the same time.
Thanks.
Definitely. And if there's anything else you want to say to the people, did you have a message or a word today that you want to say to the audience?
Nothing special. I just, my second book is more about the fact that I would just watch out for the fact, don't be duped by the CIA's MK Ultra program.
Yes.
Their program was targeting all of us by duping us to use the drugs they experiment with to fight kind of any protests against their right-wing racist agenda.
Yes.
And so those drugs run the gamut from acid to ecstasy and Molly.
Yeah, that the rappers rap all about.
Coke and dope, heroin and even sadly enough weed. If you smoke too much of it and just do it all the time, it's just you're not going to get as far as you can.
Wow.
I'm sorry to say, but
it's the truth.
If you can use it in moderation, maybe you'll be fine. You just have to watch out for someone else, tampering with your weed and putting something in it that could mess up your brain.
Definitely.
But,
that's true.
Wow.
If that happens, of course, and watch out for that K2 and spice. It's zombifying people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then that Waka, what's the Flocka? What's that drug? Flocka? It's on. I think it's Flocka. It's on YouTube. These people, it's like a zombie drug too.
Yeah.
It's over there in the South. So is it Flocka? Am I saying it right? Because
It's something like
Yeah, well,
Remind me
there's
of
so many
Waka
new crazy drugs out there. It's hard to keep tabs on them all. Here in Baltimore, I've heard the name, but it's not here. It's in other parts of the country.
Okay.
There's some drugs that are more regional, like PCP or angel dust. It's more regional. It's in certain parts of the country, but not all parts of the country.
Yes.
We also don't have as much crank here, which is crystal meth.
Yes.
And we don't have that as much in Baltimore. It's more in Philly. It's in L.A.
In L.A. I was about
some
to
other
say
parts in the country, and it tends to be more in the western part of the country. But these are all most of these drugs come out of U.S. intelligence. I'm sorry to say, they're the ones. The CIA is the one that owns the boats and the planes to get to get the heroin over here. I interviewed. Talked to CIA agents who personally flew the heroin from Vietnam over here. A guy named John Stockwell.
Wow.
He said his fellow agents were then flying the heroin from Afghanistan to over here.
Wow.
And so it's no coincidence that the two longest wars in American history are Vietnam and Afghanistan.
Wow.
They're the best places in the world to grow poppies, which produce opium, which produce heroin.
Yes.
So that's a big part of it all. And why are we so keyed on Latin America? Partly because there's huge, coca, fields down there.
Mm-hmm.
The best place to grow the cocaine, plant. And then we have our agents, our assets processing for us. Our CIA has them processing it for us.
Okay.
For them, to traffic over into our, our communities and mess up our, our heads, and our lives with coke and crack. So don't be duped. And just in terms of Molly and ecstasy, Molly's another name for ecstasy.
Yes.
You should know that the head of chemical warfare in South Africa, he instructed his assistant to produce a ton of ecstasy to distribute in the black ghettos of South Africa before apartheid fell.
Wow.
So that's what they were using that for.
Wow.
So if you think that's just all fun and games, it's not. It's messing your brain up.
So y'all need to stop thizzing. Hold on 1 minute. Y'all need to stop thizzing, man. And these little youngsters, too. It's a lot of youngsters now. I knew when I was a kid, I saw crackheads as like old prostitute women, grown women. Now you got prostitutes or young women, and the drug addicts are these youngsters. But finish going, man. That is so deep.
Yeah, so
cool.
so Thiz, Thiz is a new, of course, new slang for Molly and ecstasy. I know, but there was a record label called Thiz Entertainment.
Yes.
And Thiz Entertainment lasted a while and became a national kind of record label. And it was found an article about them. Not only were they trafficking, ecstasy, Thiz, Molly, whatever, but there was undercover agents working with them for years.
Like Death Row.
And these undercover agents, they started when they were just a local group and helped them spread nationally.
Okay.
So, and pretended like they were doing an operation to bring them down, when really they were helping them spread nationally, I argue. So, Death Row Records was trafficking, too. It was trafficking drugs and guns and trying to end the Bloods versus Crips peace war. Peace truce, which now the Bloods versus Crips called a peace truce in 1992 around the Ingleside projects and I think the Inglewood projects and and around Compton and around a lot of other parts of LA. They called peace truces throughout 1992, and Tupac's Black Panther extended family helped those peace truces happen and helped spread them throughout California and then throughout the United States. Tupac was helping that happen also, and he was helping them convert into activists.
Wow!
And so Watani Tayahimba, his business manager and lifetime political mentor, confirmed to me that he was only pretending to be a gangster in order to appeal to gangs and politicize them. It was part of that. That was what his Thug Life plan was about.
Wow!
And so that's not who he really was. Of course, he was an intellectual prodigy.
Revolutionary,
He was a revolutionary, brilliant genius who was just wasn't involved in the gang in gang activity. He was only involved in getting gang peace truces to happen and politicizing them. Now, Death Row was doing the exact opposite. And I show all the evidence of how they were doing the exact opposite.
And just so you'll know, Brian Williams here, a.k.a. Supreme, on my panel right here, well, my face of the show with JG sitting next to him, that's why I actually have him here. He actually worked with Death Row and Tupac personally.
Well, that's great. They worked with Tupac.
Meet Mr. John. John, meet Brian. And you finish going. Because I don't have guests today, honey, so you could keep talking.
Yeah, so all the evidence that I put forth in there from eyewitnesses say that they hired Bloods and Crips in Death Row and then got them fighting each other.
Yeah.
And then they also they actually had a fight at a Snoop Dogg concert where some Bloods were killed by some Crips and no one was arrested and police were around.
Wow.
But I argue that a lot of dozens and a high level police officer found that dozens of his own his fellow cops were at all levels working at all levels of Death Row Records. And so what it appeared to be was actually a U.S. intelligence front company.
Wow.
And that's and one of their missions, besides their mission to try to end the Bloods versus Crips peace truce, another mission, and traffic drugs, another mission was to help the U.S. intelligence murder Tupac.
Wow.
And the evidence points to that fact. Now, of course, not all of Death Row were agents by any means. Of course, Tupac wasn't, and Snoop Dogg wasn't, and Dre wasn't. Of course, but Dre left with nothing. He was a creative force behind him. And it's sad that so many people working for Death Row were stuck having to watch this chaos.
Well, wasn't the smart one Daz that actually sued his butt?
Smart.
And he the one ain't sitting there broke like the other one.
He left with his masters,
Yeah, he left with his masters.
Yeah, well, good for him that he could. Yeah,
Dillinger.
Yeah, so it seems like the real power behind Death Row Records was the white lawyer Dave Kenner.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And him and Reggie Wright, because Reggie Wright's father was, Reggie Wright Sr. was head of the Compton gang police unit.
Okay, wow.
And as I said, one of the peace truces started. One of the first places the peace truces started was Compton.
Okay.
And so they wanted to end the gang peace truce there, and the politicization of the gangs there. And so they were running operations through Death Row Records. And all the evidence points to that. And so now they tried to kill Tupac about 4 or 5 times before that. So
yeah, Tupac, man, I love Pac. I just one thing I don't like about Pac that I never would say I don't like about Pac was that I guess he, we gonna get all into that if we can. I understand him wanting to get out of jail and Suge Knight's the key and the savior at the time, but it's like that was like signing his soul to the devil, and it's like it seems like Suge kind of corrupted him. He made him more of a beast. There's no reason why Pac is in a club, in a casino fighting. This is your $1 million. I mean, I ain't even gonna get all into it, but it's just sad, dude. I hate that he ever signed with that bastard.
Yeah, he was trying to get away from death row for sure, though. He had already fired Dave Kenner. He also...
and who can blame if you're sitting in jail? Hell, you want to get out, right?
True.
So.
Yeah,
Right.
and I show that they were using all forms of penal coercion in jail, which is torture tactics in jail.
Wow.
And so that they messed his mind up with the penal coercion tactics and got him to be desperate and to sign with death row. And then I show evidence that Suge Knight and Dave Kenner continued those tactics against Tupac.
Wow.
But when they lost control of him, because they were trying to get him to promote smoking weed, drinking Hennessy, and all that, and as much negativity as possible. But when he finally broke free of their manipulation and started promoting some positive stuff on his last album, you know, Machiavelli, 10-Day Theory, and started outing the fact that Haitian Jacques Ignat was working for the feds, Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI.
It's Haitian Jack.
Yeah, that's when they had to do him in.
I remember that.
Yeah, so he was sobering up, and the evidence points that he was actually sobering up in his last month. Fired Dave Kenner, was getting more political again, and you know, that's when they did him in, sadly enough.
Okay, excuse me for that. I had to get myself. Well, definitely thank you, man, for calling in. Is it anything else you want to say, love? I didn't have guests today, so you had plenty of time to get out what you had to say.
Yeah,
and this was a perfect day for you to actually call with all these rappers and all this other stuff I'll be having to hear. No, we speaking the word today on a Sunday, and it ain't the word you heard at church, people. It's a little way more deeper, a lot way more deeper than that.
It's the truth.
But I don't want to cut you off. I want you to say your last words. You know, if you want to tell people where to find you, or whatever the case may be, about your book or information, go on and do that right now.
Sure. You can just, the website's FBIWarOnTupac.com, and you can see more on drugs as weapons against us and FBI War on Tupac Shakur and Black Leaders, both at FBIWarOnTupac.com.
Okay.
And you can see interviews and some video clips and things like that, all there. But both books are available on Amazon. But Drugs as Weapons Against Us is sold at Barnes & Noble also.
Okay, I was taking a picture.
I got one of them copies, so I'm gonna definitely be going down the table of contents one at a time. On my segments, John.
Yeah,
so
we're going to get into that a little bit and let them kind of talk a little bit if we have, whatever good time we have, since we don't have guests in our today. Defending the guests when they come back on. You said we was on.
Thank you for calling in, John.
Yes,
We really appreciate it.
thank you so much, and thank you, JG, for that powerful connection, man. Because
no problem.
Much as I love Pac as a person, period, not because he was a rapper, but because of the revolutionary stuff, and before he was known as a rapper, when he was dancing with Jada Pinkett at school.
Right.
For me to be able to work with Brian, who worked with Pac hands on, and to even meet people who know the truth behind Pac, it's a great thing for me because that gives me more insight on him.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like just a person who loves his music.
He was already a national activist leader by being head of a group called the New African Panthers when he was 18 years old.
I read that.
So, so there was just much more to him than people realize and people know.
Much more than a little loud, but hey, they getting the message because they still, and all you rappers who say Tupac in your raps, y'all don't be speaking. I'm speaking direct. Stop saying his name because y'all don't even be on the message of Pac. Y'all just rap and it sound good to say Tupac. Like, y'all need to stop. You don't have the spirit or the heart. You're not a revolutionary spirit. You're not even for your people because the stuff y'all be rapping about, I listen to it, and you talking about killing a brother at the same time. So stop using Pac's name in vain like all you Christians try not to use Jesus and God's name in vain. Do Bossy that favor.
All right. Thanks a lot, Bashi.
Thank you, John. Have a beautiful night, honey.
Have a good one, John. I'll talk to you soon,
John.
man.
Take care, guys.
Awesome. Now, before we go to a break, again, thank this brother. Before I even say what I'm going to say, because I was about to promote my cupcakes. For the listeners that's listening now, and when you watch this show, pay attention to when people are talking to you. And I'm speaking to religious people, especially Christians. I'm being very direct on this show. We've said enough about the government, so I'm going to talk about you religious folks. I grew up as a Christian, studied with Jehovah's Witness, studied Muslim, the Muslim culture, studied all that stuff, and I love Kemetic knowledge. Ashe, Hotep. People wake up. Stop being blind, because your Sunday services or your 7-day Adventists or these preachers are not saying this information, or you're not even for number one, it ain't even the preacher's fault. It's your fault for not studying to show thyself approved. Shout out to Rick Hard and his mom, Miss Baker. This lady told me some years ago, you're going to find out some information, people going to think you crazy and you have to prove it to them. And this lady's a Christian to this day. I didn't know what she was talking about. And now I do. And even though she's a Christian, guess what? She can prophesy to me right now. I'm like, oh. So I'm not knocking Christians, okay? What I'm just saying is stop being closed-minded to your religion that they gave us as slaves to behave.
Amen.
Because when we were in Africa, we were kings and queens. We wore crowns. We had the gold. We had the diamonds. We made and created everything, even built America. To my black people, I'm not going to start talking like the crazy pop and say, fuck you and your bullshit. I'm not going to do that. You can tell I'm trying to sound a little intelligent and not so ghetto. But I want to say this to all colored folk. My sisters, I'm going to start off with first because it's simple. Stop calling the police on the brothers. You know you're dealing with a bad man in the beginning or some brother that ain't right. You knew his spirit wasn't right. Leave him alone. Because you calling the police, you just helping our brothers even more. Now, I'm not saying that the brother don't try to choke you and do something to you, but a lot of times women get mad. I'm going to call the police just real quick on our brothers, and you're messing up their life. Number two, stop having babies by these brothers when you know you can't take care of them. I have one child on purpose. You get these babies you can't take care of. You go to the county building, and now the brother's child support, his license is taken, and you're stunting his brother from probably even doing something because y'all having all these babies out of, forget the word will, like just having these babies out of fun sex, probably getting off mollies and thizzles or just, hey, having fun, feeling good. Be careful who you're having babies with because we create a bunch of other people on earth and people become off balance. And this is why we have a lot of things that go on. But what I really want to say to my black people, if any brother is watching me right now, any sister, and you're a Crip and you're a Blood, you're a gangbanger, I want to tell y'all, the next time a police kill a black person, don't be pissed off because you guys are killing us too. We see police killings, but we don't see it as much as black killings on the news, or forget what we see. There's a lot of black on black crime, and there's a lot of police killings, and the police been doing what they've been doing. The police is KKKs in the blue suit. You got all these, right? They're not really to serve and protect us, okay? Police, if you're watching, whatever. But I'm just saying to my black people, we got to stop killing each other. Killing each other with our words, killing each other with guns. Where you from, nigga? All this blood, crap. You don't own nothing in your neighborhood. Your mama and your granny probably don't even own no property because y'all messed it up, okay? So we got to stop this black on black crime. While we so worried about the police killing us, I am not saying don't worry about that because they need to stop that stuff too, okay? That's not my point. My point is we get pissed off at white people, but we don't get pissed off at ourselves. So go take y'all ass out there and protest. Next time a little black baby is killed through the garage and a bullet going through the house. Next time another brother, a sad mama, a family member's on the news, go protest against your own people killing us because we're doing the most. With that being said, I got a lot of other things I can say later. Bossy Cupcakes. Red velvet today with a little bit of strawberry icing. Bossy Cupcakes in the building. Bossy shirt in the building. I got my Bossy gear. So, support Screaming Bossy. Cupcakes. Hey, if you want some cupcakes, like I always say for the kids' party, you like, oh, I be liking when she had those cupcakes on the show, but you ain't came and buy none. Guess what? Just call me. 323-508-3515. 323-508-3515 or screamingbossy@gmail.com. My Bossy site, my Global Streetwave site is down. Y'all got to get my sites back up. And Global Streetwave app, shouts out to Shavine Mills, my app developer. He's actually putting up the app. He's trying to get some good marketing and advertisement behind it to help it, really grow. So definitely, you guys, rmconair.com, Global Streetwave, 323-965-1600. Shouts out to our sponsors, Alka-Shatter Water. That's that alkaline, real water without that poison in it. We're going to take a little commercial break. I want to give a salute to K-Dub and C-Meezy. C-Meezy rap is nothing like Screaming Bossy rap on this track. I went there. I tried to keep it like real West Coast, and I went there at the end. So we're going to listen to this track, West West, right quick, and we're going to take a break. Don't go nowhere. Sexy Bossy, smart, wise, supreme, and that JG with that mouth that always got something to say that's going to knock somebody out with the truth. We'll be right back.
West West. Yeah. One take. West West.
West Coastin'. I'm not the designated driver, I'm way higher. 3 blunts in a cup, call it a suicider. Sticky fingers like I was born a spider. Yo, bitch up in my web, ready for the one-nighter. Doubled up, but I'm never a two-timer. The first should be enough of a reminder. Talking about you the realest, but nigga, you's a liar. Tell them take a listen, my shit is way tighter. Got their head nodding as they rotate the tires. From Comptown to Long Beach, the West Coast finest. Any nigga disagree, I put it through their mind. But if we couldn't make it to you, nigga, you know where to find us. In the studio, blazing until I'm tired. Fire in the booth, now my eyes getting wider. Open, she getting ready for the deep stroking. You ain't gotta pop a pill, bitch, sip on this potion. Wake up and do it again, call it West Coastin', coastin'.
Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, West, West. 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 Hey, hey, hey.
Shooting off like a missile, my mind's like a pistol. Sweep you off your feet, you don't want no issue. West Coast and palm trees and bomb weed. We headed to the beach, drop tops in Hennessy. Going hard in these streets, lying off the leash. I'm a beast, EMCs like raw meat. It's levels to the game, so switch up like faders. I stay in my lane, got my own campaign. All the world was dead, gone or locked up. Messing with a cricket system, get you caught up. Survival of the fittest, mind your own business. Suckers in your face, in the courts, be the witness. Home of the Dodgers, riots, gang violence. Mamas in the streets, wild babies dying. Politicians lying, and the blind blinded. Open up your third eye, recognize lies. South Central, Cali, Bossy.
Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, West, West. 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 Hey, hey, hey. Cold fingers too twisted in the middle, West Coastin'. Screaming bossy and shout out to C-Easy flossing. Long Beach, South Central, LA, Compton, West Coastin', West Coastin'. Let's be some bosses.
West, West, hey, that's screaming bossy, y'all. Shooting off like a missile, my mind's like a pistol. Sweep you off your feet, you don't want no issues. West Coast and bomb weed and palm trees. We headed to the beach, drop tops in Hennessy. But that wasn't the important part. You feel me? It was the politicians lying, in the blind bonnet. Open up your third eye, recognize lives. South Central bossy, yeah, 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 yeah. That's not Nate Dogg. That's K-Dub on the hook. I had a TV show, you guys. Welcome back to Global Streetway. Through Time Warner Public Access, Bossy's very, very, very great at this, as you can tell. Because I did TV shows on my own back in the days through Time Warner Public Access at around about 6 different studios. K-Dub actually was an artist back then I had interviewed, and then years went by, I started doing a radio show, and I did a song with him. You know, I wasn't even really rapping back then, I was just writing the poems and writing sermons, trying to preach to everybody what the sermon was for the day so they could feel good, you know? So now I'm preaching y'all the truth so I can scare your ass to wake up. So what we did right now is we brought Big Butch in the building. Big Butch is going to do some comedy for y'all. You know, we was talking some real, spitting some realism. So I want to, you know, make y'all laugh now. I don't want y'all getting scared and starting to jump off the live stream and all that. Or, you know, I'm going to replay you and cut it all like she's too real. No, I'm going to give you some humor. So what I'm going to do is let Big Butch introduce himself, let y'all know a little bit about him. We're going to take a commercial break, then y'all going to see him standing up, and he's going to make y'all laugh. Okay? So let's give a hand clap for Big Butch. Welcome Big Butch in our presence. Big Butch is another, of course, part of the show, but he's not coming here to do no entertainment and sitting down and talking to us today. He's going to get up and make y'all laugh.
Get up so Big
and
Butch, get down.
Thank you, baby, for coming in. And Big Butch been treating me. I went to a brunch. We had some champagne. Fell asleep at my house, not in the bed together. We was knocked out. We had champagne all day. He fed me some shrimps and crabs. I've been boiling shrimp, putting my own butter and stuff. Hey, I made some today.
Man, that's what the bomb.
So this is the third Sunday. You know I've been eating shrimp every day that way?
You going OD?
Except for yesterday.
Slow down.
Making me, do shrimp make you boo-boo a lot? I'm just playing, y'all.
It's loaded in
Funny
fiber.
little boo-boo. It's low in fiber? Shrimp make you boo-boo?
No, high in fiber.
So it make you boo-boo?
You push it out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's like a laxative, huh? I didn't say I was boo-booing and I just asked the question.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all need to boo-boo, eat shrimp. You know, boo-booing is actually good for you guys. You have to digest all the food to come out. You fart, you boo-boo, you burp, and people be like, ugh. It's not a It has to happen. It's life. It's natural. So, Big Butch, like I said 2 minutes ago before I started talking about Putin and all that nasty stuff, let the people know who you are and all that good stuff and, you know, what you've been doing and what you got going on.
All right. First of all, Bossy, thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you,
I truly
darling.
appreciate it.
And it's our show now because you're a part of it. You're not
That's
just a guest.
that's
today.
what I'm talking about.
So, so having us, so go on ahead.
And my name is Big Butch, a.k.a. Joseph Jackson. No relation to Michael Jackson, you know. Born in Nashville, raised in Compton, went to school in Orange County. So what kind of nigga am I? You know what I'm saying?
All around type of brother. You're not a nigga, you a king. Because you don't act like a nigga. Then these niggas out here killing each other.
Indeed.
I call them niggas.
Only when provoked. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to see that side because it's ugly.
That don't mean you act like a nigga.
It's ugly.
What Tupac said nigga meant? Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. I said that shit right now.
Yeah.
Never ignorant, getting goals
You
accomplished.
must be a big
Okay, so you could be a nigga then. Leave it to Pac. He made the nigga sound right.
Be N-I-G-G-A.
Then we can get drunk and smoke weed all day. Then we ain't even focused, baby. They gonna kill us in this life.
Right,
we ain't living it right. No, I'm just playing go.
Go, do your thing.
No,
baby.
John Patash, you know, he's talking about the drugs.
Yeah.
Can't be smoking weed all day.
But, you know, this comedy thing, you know, comedians are born, not created. You know what I'm saying? Been telling jokes ever since Brother Could Walk and Crawl and stuff,
That's
you
right.
know? And my friends, they hit me up and they told me, well, I always kind of knew you were going to be a comedian because you was always a clown in school.
Well, what started you? What was your first break with the comedy?
Well, it all started like when we was kids. I was playing in this Pop Warner Share Football League.
Okay.
1973, I was 10 years old.
Okay.
And we used to shoot mama jokes all the time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And the mama jokes, boy, you know, it had you ready. You ready to fight.
Ready to fight
or
and
you
all
ready
that.
to get out. You know what I'm saying?
So my mama
and do practice and stuff.
don't know the mama crackhead or something. You get a temper. My mama used to be a crackhead. Don't you make a mama joke about my mom. My mama's clean now. Thank God I wasn't a crack baby. That is not why I'm crazy. I'm crazy.
Thank
crazy.
God. You know
I could have been a crack baby. Real shit.
So with that being said, and you know, going forward and stuff, as I got older and stuff, I started creating topics and stuff, you know, and scenarios and stuff like that, you know. So I like this one right here. If fellas, if you going on a date and you know you're not finna get no loving that night, you know without a doubt you ain't finna get nothing, is there a limit on what you're gonna spend?
Is there a limit? Or are you
Is there a
telling me?
limit?
Well, is there a limit? We gonna ask JG because he's in a lovely relationship. We ain't gonna mess it up with him. Brian, you in a relationship?
Nah, right now I'm real cool right now.
Okay, so you answer that question then. You answer that since you're a male. Is there a limit you would spend if you know you ain't getting no cootie cat, right?
Yeah, I would say it'd be a limit. Yeah.
Why? Why you can't just treat the sister even if you don't get no coochies? That's what it's all about then. See, you want coochie, Brian.
It's
you just that's a confession.
You know,
there's a limit, period.
It's like this. You got to give a little to get a little. So, you know, what goes around, come around.
But if you friends and you guys like treat each other, like I don't owe you a lunch because I cooked you a big ass. He took me out to eat. We don't even go together. But Butch done spent, we ain't gonna say he looked out. He treated the sister, right?
Right.
By the beach. So what I did was the next day.
Meeting.
That was a business meeting. No, I know, but you treated me. It was a bomb minute. It wasn't at McDonald's or Denny's.
Right.
That's my point. You took care of a sister.
You queen bossy.
You still been doing that.
I can't become
Give me my
correct.
little condiments from the store.
Right.
Correct.
No, you don't say exactly. So, you know, just saying that to say, probably get my damn thought, was that we were sitting over there chilling.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want some of them shrimp. So I made me and Big Butch a big old plate.
Right.
So my point is I treated the brother back because he treated me.
Right.
Man.
Big Butch didn't take me, I don't think, to eat to get no cootie cat. And if he did, I still treated him to a meal.
Right.
Even if I thought he wanted some cootie cat, I'm going to still show the brother I can treat him back, even if I don't give him no cootie cat.
Right.
That kind of rhymes, huh?
Yeah.
So anyways, Big Butch.
Well, I was always raised to be a gentleman, and I tried to display class at every
Well, you definitely do
opportunity.
that, brother.
Especially when worthy, because see, stuff like that is not for everybody.
So what's your answer to that? Your question. Did you
Well,
say it
me?
already?
Well, me myself, yeah, it's a budget. I got to,
Okay.
because just for my safety. Because if you go all out, a lot of women don't appreciate that stuff. They
True.
think you a trick and a sucker and all of those stuff.
True.
You know?
And then they start trying to trick you and pimp you and all
then
that.
you didn't spend your phone bill and your insurance and stuff trying to treat her.
Right.
And get
she
nothing
gone.
out of it.
And she
you know?
gone. Makes sense. Makes sense now, B.
Right.
Okay, so go on your limit.
Right.
Right.
So I know, okay. Well,
I
that
had
makes
one
sense.
tell me, I said, baby, what you want? You know what I'm saying? What you want to eat? She said, Mom, I want a lobster and filet mignon.
Oh, wow.
I said, what? I said, girl, I can get some pussy off of titties and booms for him and shit.
Right.
Right?
Just smoke a blunt with niggas.
Yeah.
Like, I used to give it up off a blunt. Look, I used to give it up off a blunt. Hey, you want to smoke a blunt, Carlene?
Okay.
Not bossy, because it ain't these Negroes.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Next thing you know, me and this nigga doing it.
So,
He just got me for a $5.
that's why you got to stay.
For half of a that's old. I'm just talking. I'm for real though. I was like,
like me. I don't even cut you off.
no, go. It's your turn.
But like I'm middle aged now. Well, actually, I'm close to Jordan senior citizen.
Oh,
so I
shit.
have to stay in my lane. You know what
Like
I'm
my
saying?
song say.
I go to clubs. I don't stand by the bar.
Okay.
You know, I stand far away from the bar as possible because you stand by the bar. That's when the cute little young things will step to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Could you buy me a drink? Yeah, you kind of cute and stuff. I'll get you one. Can you buy my friend one too?
Right.
I said, well, you know, you and your friend was gonna suck my dick in the alley after the club closed.
Okay. I ain't even really cussing. I guess I'm gonna go on and cuss.
Why I gotta be all like that? Why I gotta be all like that? So why you step to me like that? You know what I'm saying?
Why she gotta
you
suck your dick for a drink? She could have just gave you a kiss on your neck.
I hit her with something outrageous because she couldn't be outrageous.
Exactly, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Shut her ass
you know,
down.
I had
right?
one chick, you know, she ordering drinks, she can't even pronounce
Are you
this
gonna
stuff.
do the stand-up comedy, or you gonna just sit here and give jokes?
I could do both.
No, so keep going. No, go.
Yeah, like I had one chick, you know, she tried to be all.
You know, we on time still. We got around about 30
like,
minutes.
Like dating. Now, after I got divorced, you know, that's expensive too. But after I got divorced, I started dating.
Okay.
And, you know, date when you fly sisters, you know, set a brother back with nails, hair, shoes,
especially the weave
bills,
now and the
bud,
eyelashes,
gas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to change my style.
Fingernails.
I had to change my style on dating.
Okay.
So now I date women with disabilities.
Okay. Just push her around in a wheelchair and shit?
Yeah, because I had one girlfriend, she got hit by a car, she got dragged, right?
Oh, wow.
And she had lost her leg, and all she had like one big toe and one knee.
Okay.
So like everybody in the neighborhood started calling her Tony, right?
Okay.
And
For the toe and the knee.
Oh man.
Put a laugh. Give me a laugh. When he say some shit that's supposed to be funny,
ice cold,
or it is
man.
funny, Mac, just give us a laugh.
Tony.
Right,
So finish it.
right. So we had broke up, but the homies gave me a hard time. They like, nigga, you wrong for leaving your girl, man. At least she ain't gonna run off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, because she went wrong with the one toe and the one knee.
Yeah, but I was like, the bitch get carried away, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
So
I'm stupid.
I had to cut it loose. You know what
You know
I'm
what?
saying?
I want to see you up there. I want to see you up here.
Yo,
Forget
you gotta
that.
get up on stage.
Listen,
bro.
y'all, we gonna take
my
a quick commercial break, and we gonna actually come back and let Big Butch, I'm saying his
Butch.
name, Big Bitch. I'm just playing.
Big Butch,
Let
a.k.a.
Big
Joseph Jackson.
Butch,
Joe Jackson.
a.k.a. Michael Jackson Daddy, Joe Jackson, give y'all some quick comedy, all right? Because we got like barely 30 minutes left. Shouts out to my man, Mr.
Compton.
Morris. I didn't bring a container to leave Mr. Morris some cupcakes, darn it. Mr. Morris, I love you, and I thank you so much for all the love. Shouts out to RMC, and shouts out to every person in here that's producing our shows and stuff at RMC. Shouts out to all the engineers and all that good stuff. Shouts out to Melanie coming up in here, M&L Media, M&L supporting. Shouts out to AJ Johnson. Got the Sin Magazine, y'all. Before I go to commercial break, I'm slipping.
So basically, everybody still gives up a hand.
Sin Magazine.
Doing what we do.
Y'all go get that copy, man. I need y'all to go buy it. It ain't nothing but $11. magcloud.com. Look up Sin Magazine. Screaming Bossy is on the cover, okay? Go check it out. It got my life story in here. You know, a lot of people don't understand how I'm so bold and outspoken, but it lets you know when I was born, you're going to find out my age. I look young, huh? And it's going to tell you about me on the block with my granny, you know, and it's another great write-up in here letting you know where to find me. Shouts out to 97.7 The Blaze. That's DJ Charlie. Screaming Bossy has another platform for Global Streetwave. Me and DJ Charlie go live. Any artist that's watching the show, 712-432-8469. Always, you can call in that number anytime. You're going to hear a message pick up. You'll hear my sexy, deep voice. Just leave your shout-outs, your song requests. If your song's not on the internet, of course, you can't leave it on there. But definitely gswmgmt@gmail.com. That's another email, you guys. I really don't want no one sending music for that station because you really pay to play over there. We have packages. They have 97.7 The Blaze, Global Streetwaves on that platform. I don't sell packages for there. So what DJ Charlie does is he blesses everyone by getting their people to do the shout outs, the call in, and song requests. So I'm just throwing it out there real quick to you guys. Besides me being here on this platform, I have another platform that Global Streetwaves on. Now the beautiful thing about that, I had to clean up the word beautiful, I said it wrong, is, I need some water, is it's internationally syndicated. We play mainstream music, and artists that have their BMI and ASCAP, you get paid for your spins. And we plan your spins through a song requests. If you're a rapper or singer or any type of creative artist and you don't know what ASCAP is or you don't have BMI, I'm not going to say stop, rapping. I would say Google it, okay, and get it. ASCAP costs a little change. BMI is free. ASCAP.com, BMI.com. Please sign yourself up so you can get credits for your music when it's playing on radio stations. You can't just write a bunch of raps because you got Fruity Loops or whatever on Pro Tools on your computer and you know how to make beats and rap and record yourself. It's not going to get you anywhere. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. And we'll be right back. Big Butch going to make y'all laugh with some comedy, all right? Thank y'all for tuning in to Global Street Wave. Don't go nowhere, baby. Discussing that with my mic on. Oh, y'all been too nosy hearing me. Can these cameras? Where do we look at, Kev? We were supposed to be getting that set up. That's what I called myself doing before I stood in here. This your camera, okay? So this is your girlfriend or your boyfriend if you gay. I'm just playing. Oh, the mic ain't on. Shit, my bad, y'all. Good y'all didn't hear that. Global Street Wave, y'all. We back. Screaming Bossy Big Butch. That's your camera right there. Make love to the people. Make the people laugh. If you don't, I'm gonna come scoot your ass off like Sandman, okay? So. I need y'all to laugh at home, y'all. Big Butch, about to make y'all laugh. Do your thing, baby. Make sure you're looking at that camera.
Cameo.
Give him some beat, man. Give him a little something. Let's give a clap to Big Butch.
Thank you. What's up, world? My name is Big Butch, a.k.a. Joe Jackson, and I just flew in from Compton. But on the way to the store, I seen some bullshit I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? One thing I can't stand is a woman wearing apple bottom jeans with no ass wearing apple bottom jeans. First of all, is apple bottoms in style? Is apple bottoms in style? Apple bottoms not even in style and stuff. And she been wearing some jeans and stuff. I'm sitting there trying to analyze it because I'm kind of faded. I'm analyzing. I'm looking at her and her ass all flat and shit, pancaked and stuff. I'm like, damn, apple bottoms, no, but apple sauce. You know what I'm saying? I tapped on the shoulder. I see you wear something describe. You wear something flat like some fruit roll-up jeans or some flat farms. You know what I'm saying? Baby flats. Indeed. You know what I'm saying? And then like I was hanging out with my girl Bossy one day. We went to Venice Beach and stuff. And one of my homies is seen us together. And they try to give me a compliment. You know what I'm saying? But the dude stutters, so it take a minute and shit to spit it out. You're like, Butch, yo girl, she fine as hell. I said, thanks a lot, homie. You know what I'm saying? I said, what's up with that breath, though, dog? I said, nigga, your breath on hum, homie. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to break, spirit and stuff. He gave a compliment, you know what I'm saying? But I'm hollering at him. Anybody got a family member, a coworker, a friend, your neighbor got some funky ass breath? Yes, I hate that shit. Like my boy, he cool. They got a bad tooth in their mouth. He something. Eating shit sandwiches or something. But my boy, he a cool brother, real cool. I've been knowing all my life and stuff, but this nigga breath is horrible. You know what I'm saying? And I got to ask. I say, hey, dog, what's up with that breath, dog? What's with your mouth, homie? What's happening? He like, what you mean? I like, nigga, your breath, nigga. That's what you mean. He said, nigga, your shit is all the way up, nigga. Shit, nothing can stop you, nigga. Your shit is all the way up, nigga. He like, oh man, it must have been something I ate. I say, eat the same thing every day, nigga. God damn. It's just when shit still have nutritional value and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Any weed smokers in the house? Well, my job do random testing. But, niggas slip sometime and stuff. But my boy house, we smoking some fire. You know what I'm saying?
So he hit me some good shit, nigga. I'm hitting that shit, boy, and I'm stuck. I'm like, hey, man, I need some air, homie. So I go out to the front porch, and I'm sitting on the front porch, and I'm tripping off the neighbors, right? So I look across the street. I see 2 dudes in the front yard building a spaceship, right? So I'm faded, and I go over to him. I'm like, dog, I said, what is y'all doing, homie? He said, oh, man, we building a spaceship. We finna fly to the sun. I'm like, fool, fly to the sun. You can't do that shit. You gonna burn up, nigga. He like, nah, homie, nah. We gonna leave at nighttime. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was married. Got divorced. Been divorced 7 years. And, you know, I started when I was dating. And dating, like I said, is kind of expensive. You know what I'm saying? I had, one chick, she was older than me. And she all uppity and arrogant and shit. She like, oh, you lucky I date you. I used to be homecoming queen once. I said, I was like about 30 years ago and shit. You know what I'm saying? What kind of war you received since then? She said, I got awarded Section 8 and EBT, nigga. I like, oh. It's like that. It's like that. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? And I took this one chick out, man, you know, beautiful, fine as a mud. She fine, man. But she wasn't too bright, though. You know what I'm saying? I called her one day on the phone. I'm like, babe, what you doing? Just general conversation. What's going on? I was sitting there watching TV. I was watching 60 Minutes. I said, oh, yeah, I wanted to see that episode. I said, how long it been on? She said, about an hour and a half. I'm like, an hour and a half to watch 60 Minutes? For real, though? Slow as a motherfucker, right? Tried to do something nice for her. Took her shopping. We went to the mall. She in the music store for 5 hours. She in the store for 5 hours. When I ran up in there and stuff, she was all mad, talking shit to the clerk. I said, what's wrong, baby? This motherfucker over here tripping and shit. He ain't trying to help me. I said, what's the matter? She said, I'm looking for a Meow Mix. I said, Meow Mix? She said, yeah, it's a CD for my cat. I seen it on TV, made by this group called Purina and shit, right? I said, for real? I said, how that shit go? She said, oh, you know, meow, 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 meow. I'm like, oh, dang, he's about a dumb one. A dumb one, right? I told clerk, I said, look, man, I'm sorry. I grabbed babe by the hand. We walked out to the car. I said, babe, look out for that dead bird. She in the sky. I said, where? Gonna wrap it up? Okay. Wrap it up. Okay. All right. So we're gonna wrap it up. Talk about this safe sex story I had. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, it's kind of rough out here and stuff, so you got to be careful and safe, right? So now I jack off with a rubber on, right? It's a yeah, I don't have time. I gotta go. All right, well, back to the jack off story. I had to, you know, police came knocked on my door one day and shit. They're like, hey, Butch, this is the police. We got the house surrounded. Put down the lotion, let the dick go. But, listen, Big Butch and stuff. You can catch me on the Screaming Bossy's show on Sundays. You can catch me at the J Spot, Laugh Factory, the Comedy Union. You can catch me in the hood, birthday parties, anniversaries. I broke with that nigga. Every kind of celebration you got, I'm available. You know what I'm saying? Catch up with me. Go to my Facebook. Go to Joseph Jackson for Big Butch. Hit me up and stuff, and we can see what's happening. My name is Big Butch. Love, peace, and hair grease.
So before I go, I reached out to Compton AV. I did ask to play this Money Dance track. So we're going to go out with that track, Kev, actually. I'm tripping. We're going to end with Money Dance track. I ain't going to worry about nobody else's videos. I can't play them right now. The show went by pretty good. Pretty fast, rather. So shouts out to Sin Magazine again, 97.7 The Blaze. You know what I'm saying? We've been out here doing our thing. JG, actually, you saying what you had to say was in a Mr. John Patash call. So we're not going to take no more time talking about nothing. He broke all that down. Okay? Brian, give your words from the wise, baby.
All right, here we go. Words from the wise. The word for this week is control. There are a lot of negative things going on in the world today, and some things we can't control. But some of the things we can control are staying focused on ourselves no matter what negativity goes in your life. You have control of your thoughts. So reach down into your spirit and take a deep breath and think of the positive things in your life. Keep your head to the sky and use your gifts that have been blessed with and prosper. Focus on love, not bitterness. Focus on your goals and ambitions. Focus on your life accomplishments. But most important of all, focus on being a positive light for others that need a brighter day. We can all use a brighter day. I'm Bryant Williams, a.k.a. Supreme, with Words from the Wise.
That's right. Thank you, Benny.
Outstanding.
Now, what we about to do, we about to go on ahead. We got like literally 5 minutes left of this show. I'm going to end with Money Dance, Compton AV featuring French Montana. But I got to play a part of Benny Briggs, y'all. Shouts out to Benny Briggs and Kiafa. I got to play part of this video. I don't care.
Yo,
Hit
shout
up
out
like
to
me.
him.
We're going to play the video, just a snippet of y'all. All this stuff that we playing as far as videos and songs, y'all can go watch all this stuff and get the full again on YouTube, okay? We did some, I'd rather got out that information and had that conversation with John more than anything. That was more important than even myself. So thank you, Big Butch, for your comedy. Let's go right quick. Y'all go check out Benny Briggs on social media, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. Hit her like me, y'all. Check this artist out. This brother worked for Faith Evans and a lot of hot artists. Now he's getting out the background from doing a lot of sets, things, and all this good stuff to showing the world what he can do. Salute, baby.
Salute,
Kiafa.
Benny Briggs,
Benny
Kiafa.
Briggs.
Hey, yo, what up, nigga? Shit like that shit up, nigga. Modern music. Listen to the modern music. Oh, yeah. Turn up, turn up. Turn up, turn up. It's early in the morning. Still awake from last night. Still got the same clothes on, but your boy looks so right. Yeah, baby, I'm an animal, something like a beast. I'm trying to go ham on ya, shouldn't have let me off the leash. So baby girl, what's your name? I'm trying to get to know ya and take you home with me. Maybe we can do whatever. I'm trying to get closer to you, trying to see what we could do tonight. You know the sky's only the limit. Girl, I can show you things, yeah, in ways you never seen. Never seen, baby. Girl, I can take you places. We'll exchange our special faces. I'm talking about sex, baby. I'm talking about you and me. 'Cause baby, I guarantee. You ain't never met a hitter like me. Met a hitter like me. Nope. You ain't never met a hitter like me. Met a hitter like me. But no. Your jeans fit so tight. I'm trying to get in there. Just give your boy the green light, and I'll be in it like swimwear. 'Cause baby, I'm an animal. Yeah, I'm something like a beast. Trying to go ham on you. Shouldn't have let me off the leash. No. So baby girl, what's
Hey, I can only give y'all a snippet, y'all. We got to keep it moving, and I can't let my show end unrighteously with the timing. So, shout out to Benny Briggs, y'all. If I play anybody track for 2 seconds in here, this is all live media broadcast, and I want to really stress this right quick. Benny Briggs, these people in Kiafa, these are reputable people. But when I deal with a lot of these thousands of billions of wannabe rappers, I'm going to say that. They go into these shows paying $150 to sell tickets, but they don't want to pay radio stations to play their music and pay for radio live interviews. This is live media broadcasting. It goes up on a replay channel for RMC On Air, on YouTube. This is real, y'all. You know, and then stop coming on this show and asking me to come on here and then you don't even share the show. That I'm getting real tired of. I'm serious. Unless you actually are paying to be here. Other than that, there ain't no point in reaching out because we got to promote each other. I'm not Power 106, and if you think I'm going to blow you up, then you need to think again. I need us to blow each other up. We got a caller?
Yes.
All right, now, hold on. Put the headphones on, Butch. Caller, thank you for calling in. Global Street Wave, say your name and where you from.
What's up, Bossy? This is Kiafa, Sunkissed PR in the building.
Hey, that's Benny Briggs, people, y'all. Tell them right quick where they can go check out Benny Briggs. Promote his stuff right fast, sis. I told Benny and I told Compton AV out of anybody I was playing their videos, so I had to stick to that. So go on ahead and let people know where they can find him at.
Okay, you can find them on YouTube, Benny Briggs 1. You can find them on Instagram, Benny Briggs 1, Benjamin Music Group, LLC, Twitter, Benny Briggs 1. He's on Spotify, Django, Tidal.
And where can they get that hitter like me at? Because that's out right now. Didn't he just drop that?
Yeah, he just dropped that one. All the places I just named, you can find them.
Okay.
The video is on YouTube. You guys been spinning them. You know, we really appreciate that.
Yes, love. He been getting spent on 102.3. Yeah. While that record pulled, I'm mad because that's where his music got played. I'm up here running around somewhere else when I should have been over there with Dundee. Okay. Because I've been doing too much. I'm making wiser decisions. I ain't gonna, because I could have been getting my music played in the midst of being the radio show. All right, and I could have probably had my on and on song on there.
No regret. You out here working hard.
Yes, it is a regret.
You in the mix.
Yes, it is a regret. I could have had my on and on the radio by now. Shoot. Missing good stuff.
Yeah, you are though. You will. You will, bossy. You a boss. You out here working hard, so it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, good grinder. I need my hustle to be just as great. Yeah. So thank you, Queen, for calling in. Anything you want to say before we go, love?
I just want to tell you guys thank you, Thin Magazine, Global Street Wave, JG. We appreciate the love and the support, you know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking from Benny Briggs, too. Whatever y'all need, just hit us up. It's all love. We really appreciate you guys.
We put Benny Briggs in that Sin Magazine, y'all. Y'all go to madcloud.com.
Thank you, Kiara.
Look up Sin Magazine and check out that. We even got Alka Shatter, the next issue. You feel me? He's actually getting together now. You feel me? I think he's putting that out today. Screaming Bossy, we just had to actually edit it, but that's Bossy. You feel me? Y'all go check that out, man. Get my life story. You understand why I'm like I am. Just looking sexy with the dress. I ain't putting no lingerie on for y'all yet. Thank you, Queen, for calling in, baby.
All right, talk to you guys later. All right, JG, I'll talk to you, man.
Thank you so much.
Good night.
Now, let's get to...
All right, you too.
Thank you, Queen. Sorry about that. Now, JG, we got a few more minutes. So do me a favor, darling. It's time for you to say what you got to say. John called in and spoke a lot on the book, but I know you did want to mention something about the people that came up missing. So this is JG Says time, y'all. Open up your ears again, your hearts, your minds. I'm supposed to told y'all that for the words of the wise, but I know y'all been open, so stay open. Go, Jay.
I'm going to run through this right now real quick because I know we got a few minutes. So check it out. 2 people that were connected to the Flint water investigation were found dead this week. Within days within each other. Matthew McFarland and Sasha Ivana Bell, who actually filed a lawsuit against Flint, Michigan on behalf of 400 kids.
Put it in the
and all of them were basically sick. And for some odd reason, both of them were shot to death this weekend.
Wow, and I saw that.
Yeah,
no, you sent it to me. I'm tripping.
Yeah, that's crazy. So basically, in August, September 2014, I'm sorry. That's when they found the bacterial detection in the water. Wow. And they started actually adding THMs and chlorine byproduct to disinfect the water, which with long-term exposure can link to cancer and stuff like that. And the city and the state stated that the water was safe. And then in 2016, they basically blocked Flint, Michigan from returning to the Detroit water system, and it granted the city emergency loan of $7 million. Basically, these 2 people were trying to raise awareness of these issues. They had broken into City Hall that was abandoned, you know what I mean, and taken the files to this whole Flint, Michigan water crisis thing. And they had information on all that stuff. Like I said, Sasha had 400 lawsuits filed against the state.
Wow.
On behalf of the kids that got sick. So
wow, the sister that became a missing?
Yep. So they basically just kind of took them out like everybody else, just silenced them.
And if anybody hasn't saw that article, lead them to where they can go and they can read it themselves.
Yeah, you could read it on yournewswire.com.
That's right.
Yeah.
And just real quick, I know we're going to probably be running out of time, but just tell them in 2 seconds the alkaline water. What's the benefit of that water? Because I said we were going to tell it, and we're not going to tell it. We're going to tell it.
So the benefits of alkaline water, basically, if you smoke a lot, you eat a lot of sugars, a lot of salts, alkaline water will basically break down all the toxins that are stuck to your blood, that sticks to your cholesterol and let them know where
they
high
can
blood
find
pressure.
let them know where they can find out how to get with you to get that Alka.
Yeah, you can find us on Instagram right now, Instagram.com/AlkaShatter, Alka_Shatter. You could basically direct message us, and we're taking orders right there. And also on BigCartel.com/AlkaShatter, you'll find the 12-pack bottles, the BPA-free bottles, and as well as Miss Bossy shirts as well.
Yes.
So if you're a fan of Miss Bossy, Screaming Bossy, you get your shirts on there too. You know what I mean?
Right.
On Big Cartel. / Alka Shatter. So you can get your stuff over there. If not, you can directly contact me on Instagram. I go by JG Official or Alka Shatter. It doesn't matter. Either one is fine. We take everybody's message. We don't,
right.
We answer to everybody. So it don't matter if you're a big time model or, somebody that's just trying to get some water, man. We're here for you guys. You know what I mean? So.
Thank you, JG, baby.
No problem.
JG, I had to get somebody in here to die with me if I can't keep talking all this real shit by myself. Bossy Cupcakes. Red velvet with strawberry icing. Bossy
This
know how
shit
to
is
cook.
fire.
She know how to bake, and they're real soft and moist. What's your flavor? I'll make a cupcake. I'm going to do some peach cobblers, but I did some for a birthday. Some for my neighbor, so I had extra ones, but I was going to do my I would stick your booty in the cupcake if you want somebody to eat it. Just let me know. They be eating the booty like groceries.
I see.
I didn't even think of that part before I said it. But I stick your ding-a-ling in it if you want to give it to your girl. Cut a little piece of your balls off. I'll put it in the cupcake. However you want it, girl. Cut your little nipple off. You know what I'm saying? You want to get your fake titties done. You want to cut a piece of titty off, put it in the cupcake, and put a love potion on it, and then some voodoo. I got your back, girl. I'm just playing, y'all. Y'all get it Screaming Bossy. These cupcakes made with love. I never cook. I never bake or do anything with an attitude or with negative energy when I'm mad about nothing, because that's, it's bad energy. So I always do these cupcakes when I'm feeling good and I'm happy. So when people eat it, they can feel those vibes. I want to thank you guys, again, for another hot show. I wasn't really worried about no bunch of people coming up here and all this entertaining and rappers and all that. My thing was mainly to let Butch come in here and give y'all some entertainment today, to let JG get Mr. John on the line to share that powerful information. A lot of y'all love Tupac and all of that. So when y'all listening to the information that was said earlier in the show, if you didn't hear it and you're watching me late, you need to go on the RMC on-air replay channel. You need to rewatch this. Go and check that book out. There's a lot of things going on. There's nothing new under the sun. But again, I will say this to black people. Rise. Get your shit together. You had We All in the Same Gang songs, and what's the other one? All these fucking songs. We still doing the same shit. We're killing each other more than the police. Fuck the police and killing us too. Fuck them with 20,000 raw AIDS dicks in their ass, right? But we got to stop killing each other, you guys.
Uncircumcised.
No, raw AIDS dick. Fucking uncircumcised. You need AIDS dick in their ass. The whole government, fuck y'all. Y'all thinking y'all voting for people. All that shit's bullshit. You feel me? Everything's controlled and organized, y'all. Just open up your minds, And tune into all our shows here on RMC On Air. And, just stay focused and love yourself. Stay in tune with who you are. Definitely. We're going to close out, in a hot little second right now. I want to go around the room and hit it back to me. And you start off, Brian. Say your last quick words. Let them know where to find you at. All the way to Big Butch, make it fast, and let's keep it going.
Okay, Brian Williams, a.k.a. Supreme. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me right here. And shout out to Screaming Bossy, Global Street Wave, everybody here, all the positive people.
Hold on, that Lyric Kane, did you see that back to school flyer? Put that up for me while we're doing this talking. Mention that right quick.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Right
Lyric Kane, she got an event coming up this Wednesday, the 6th.
And Bossy will be performing for the kids. I'm going to do On and On y'all song, cuz.
All right, and it's called the 2nd Annual Back to School Fun Fest. And she took out of her own money to get these backpacks for these kids that need some school supplies and everything. Very
Salute
positive.
Salute to Lyric
event.
Kane. Y'all go and tell them where they can find her at. Lyric Kane.
You can find Lyric Kane on Facebook.
Kane with a K.
Yep, Lyric Kane with a K. Instagram, Lyric Kane Official. You can find her on Snapchat, Kane's Way with a K. SoundCloud, Lyric Kane.
And she's an artist. That's why she goes by Lyric Kane. But with all respect, Brian never told me the sister did this. I found this out from Chrissy, my assistant I work with. And then she talking about you want to perform for Lyric Kane. How you know Lyric Kane, Chrissy? That's Brian's artist. I didn't know the sister did stuff like this. When I find out rappers do more than just rapping, it makes me embrace them more because you're not just living off a rap dream. You're really out here doing something for the community. So a big salute and crown up to the queen, Lyric Kane. So now, JG, let them know. You already told them where they can find you at. Big Butch, you already told them they can find you at. JG, you want to give a shout out? Shout out to John for sure for calling in.
Yeah,
Say your last words.
Shout out to John Potash, man. You know what I mean? Just calling in and showing us some love and really breaking down the truth. You know what I mean? But like I said, you know, there's a lot more than just what he said, you know, in the book, and we're gonna be dropping it week by week.
We're gonna be dropping it, yeah, week by week. We wanted to give y'all a little piece, but time going by, and he already said a mouthful.
I got an exclusive interview with him that I'm waiting to drop on Tupac's 20th anniversary right here on Global Streetwave with Miss Bossy.
Baby.
So I just want to give a big shout out to, you know, Global Streetwave, RMC Studios, and Miss Bossy for once again letting us exercise our First Amendment, which is very important in this country because, you know, they're trying to take that from us.
They're taking
They're trying to silence everybody that's trying to exercise that. So, you know, salute to that.
Yes.
And, you know, this is the real right here. This is the truth. This show is the truth. So, you know,
y'all think y'all watching the real. That ain't the real.
Man. Come on over here and
say your last remarks, not comedy jokes. We don't got time for it. Just say your last remarks to your peoples. Get that sister shout out that called in. Shouts out to you, Queen.
Shouts out to all my fans and friends and family and stuff. Shouts off to Global Streetwave, Screaming Bossy. Shouts out to all my friends here at the station and stuff like that. And just, you know, keep it rolling, keep it pushing, keep grinding, keep shining.
And shouts out to the whole panel I've created in the room. You know, I've got some shows of Global Streetwave. This is probably my 30-something shows since I've been doing it in December, starting December 6th. I had another brother here on the show that was helping me out. We did a lot of great interviews. As you can see now, I got 2 other brothers on the show, and we're doing more great interviews, and we got my Butch part of it, you know. So shouts out to Nate Duhan because I had invited him on here with Butch, and Butch has been holding it up. Nate been doing a lot of things out in the, you know, out in the street. So I'm not worried about giving a bunch of shouts out. Shouts out to DJ Charlie, my little angel, my little Jesus. Shouts out to Phoenix, Arizona, where my granddaddy's still living at, okay? 97.7 The Blaze, y'all. You can find Global Streetwave there. Go look up 97.7 The Blaze. Go look up Global Streetwave. Go look up DJAYY Charlie with an I and 2 E's. Go look up Screaming Bossy. Go look up Big Butch. Go look up Alka Shatter. Go look up Brian Williams. Brian, B-R-I-A-N, not Bryant, like Kobe. Look us up, y'all. Stay following us. Stay tuned in to Global Streetwave, but more than anything, staying tuned in to yourself and the higher power. You have a pineal gland, you guys. I'm going to say this right quick. It's your God conscience. So when that conscience is telling you in your head, go there, do this. Oh, no, don't. It's called talking to you. It's your God conscience leading you. You got your God in you, and your Christ rises when your knowledge and your, you know what I'm saying? When you're growing in knowledge and wisdom, that's Christ resurrected in you. You feel me? And you go out and spread the word, whatever it is. So I mean, no offense to any Christians or any religious people, but I will say, stop having a religious mind and be open-minded. I grew up in the house in the hustle, okay? But my auntie, thankfully, because Granny was showing me how to make money on the porch, took me to church, okay? So I still, shouts out to Noah Jones out of any church. No matter what, I can go into the day with all this knowledge. I know he gonna have me shooting up and down and all that. I ain't crying still, okay? So I'm not knocking nobody. But I know what people do because I was a Christian at one time, and now I am a queen into the knowledge, okay, of the universal energy. But I wouldn't listen. And someone caught me slipping. And when they caught me slipping, they put a bamboozle on, put a whammy on me. Not a bamboozle because I was bamboozled. Got some icing on me. It woke me up. So y'all just wake up. Pac, JFK, it's not just black people, it's a lot of leaders. Every time a leader speak for us, they die. Every time regular people like us speak for us, something happens. Salute to Cat Williams. He ain't crazy. They effing with that brother because he's a real motherfucking person. You feel me? So salute to everybody that put their life on the line to speak the truth on what's going on in society, in the world, in the governments, in the system, in the industry.
Mos Def.
Okay? Definitely. And shoot salute to Mos Def. I was just showing him at the barbershop.
Yasin Bey.
He put himself on the line for what he did. So y'all stay tuned in. Bossy Cupcakes, Alkaline and Alka Shatter Water. We're going to keep it coming, y'all. We're going to end this show. Shouts out to Mr. Morris, my baby Mr. Morris. I love Mr. Morris, y'all. We're going to end the show, Mr. Morris. I'm sorry for going a little over on Money Dance. Salute to Compton AV and French Montana. Get your Money Dance on, y'all. Now, I'm going to let y'all turn up at the end of the show because I know I was hitting y'all with some real shit as you probably feeling screwed. So now y'all can turn back up for me, all right? Get your blunts and your lighters up. Put the down mollies and the ecstasy down. Don't smoke too much weed. And y'all stay happy with yourself, man. Global Streetway loves you, and so do Screaming Bossy in my panel.
Shout out to
Peace.
Philly, man.
Peace.
Philly, man.
Peace.
you know we in there. Money there.
I'll see y'all at the shoot.
All right, for sure.
And do my money dance. I throw some money up and watch the money land. I fell in love when I touched my first 100 grand. I fell in love when I touched my first 100 bands.
Get money, nigga. I do my money dance and laugh all the way to the bank on these niggas.
I jump up on the stage and do my money dance. I throw some money up and watch the money land. I do my money dance. I do my money dance. I jump up on the stage and do my money dance. I throw some money up and watch the money land. I do my money dance. I do my money dance. I jump up on the stage and do my money dance. I throw some money up and watch the money land. I fell in love when I touched my first 100 grand. I fell in love when I touched my first 100 bands. And now we on the millions. I watch the money jump. I just send the bird and let the money come. I just watched the million turn into another one. I just watched the million turn into another one. Maserati swerving, shout out to the plug. Diamonds on the rollie, just for selling drugs. Counting all this money, nigga, I done fell in love. Counting all this money, nigga, I done fell in love. I jump up on the stage and do my money dance. I throw some money up and watch the money land. I do my money dance. I do my money dance. I jump up on the stage and do my money dance. I throw some money up and watch the money land. I do my money dance. I do my money dance. I started trapping at the bando and now we out of state. I need that money now. I ain't trying to wait. I'm the type to go and get it. You the type to hate. All this money make a nigga feel some type of way. I holla at the plug, like bring that money in. I spend it at the club and watch it come again. Spend the 20s, bring the 50s and 100s in. Spend the 20s, bring the 50s and 100s in. We really from the streets, we talk that stick talk. I got the trap jumping, I think I'm crisscross. I feel like Big Meech, I think I'm Rick Ross. I feel like Big Meech, bitch, I think I'm Rick Ross. I jump up on the stage and do my money dance. I throw some money up and watch the money land. I do my money dance. I do my money dance. I jump up on the stage and do my money dance. I throw some money up and watch the money land. I do my money dance. I do my money dance. I'm trying to throw a couple thousand at a stripper. I'm trying to throw a couple thousand at a stripper. I'm trying to pop a couple bottles with my niggas. I'm trying to pop a couple bottles with my niggas. I'm trying to throw a couple thousand at a stripper. I'm trying to throw a couple thousand at a stripper. I'm trying to pop a couple bottles with my niggas. I'm trying to pop a couple bottles with my niggas.